Like, honestly, when we play his records, it's more like the JQX experience. He named it perfect because often each time we never know what direction he's going to go in. He often plays with a lot of different genres, can get in there and rap, production on point and things like that. So we'll see if he continuously is able to sustain the rep, and keep it going, man. This one is called Hard as Fuck. JQ have millions of artists that will copy probably the most minimal things that certain artists will do for them to do that same thing they did on their record, right? And so sometimes it's a specific flow, maybe it's the use of auto-tune or something like that. But some of the best things that I've seen artists do, like, people haven't let that click yet, right? I'll tell you one of those things, right? One is with Tierra Whack, right? I always bring her up because when she did Whack World, which is a whole project, it's an album, but then she also did videos to every song and sequenced them together so you can watch it, all as one or separately, whatever you want. But I always feel like, we now are in an era where, especially if we're competing with AI, we have to up the different things that we can do for our audiences, right? And so videos for each record, but especially you, because all of your records have just so much life to it, so much energy, so much, like, what you're hearing is gonna be a hit, and it's gonna be in many different circles that you're really able to get in. It's not just one lane. Somehow you have a few different lanes that you're able to blend kind of perfectly together, where you'll have, a certain rave crowd, you'll have the trap crowd, you'll have, the hip hop crowd, you'll have everyone kind of engulfed in the same boat or whatnot. I don't look at you at all in the lane of the flow rider and pit bull. And if anything, if you consider yourself a part of that with any of the dance-centric records, I'd say you're better than them, because I don't look at them as artists who, like, oh man, I want to hear you bar it up and then do a creative record with this topic or something like that. You can, though. You know what I mean? The other thing is, like, he is so smart because he will do these records, and I keep forgetting what order you do it in, right? Because it's either the reaction to something else, then using that reaction and then making a whole new beat out of that, or playing, for all I know, playing the actual beat for the reviewer, and then recording that reaction and then re-putting them on the beat that they reacted to, which I think would be a dope connection within itself. But nonetheless, something hits that much better when you are a part of a record. When people don't get it, like, when it's an artist, I think maybe sometimes, depending on what's happening, they could be a little bit more, I don't like what you did to my ish type thing. But when you're a person, you don't expect to actually be a part of a song when you didn't plan to, and it's simply you reacting to something. Your excitement becomes the thing that can become a part of the next beat.